Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, police urge caution as horses still on the loose in Bernard Lodge. The St. Catharines South Police have confirmed that several imported horses are still on the loose after Friday night's escape of a herd from stables along the Bernard Lodge roadway. The police say motorists should maintain caution while traversing the stretch of road. During the escape, at least 3 horses, which were fillies, died after they collided with oncoming vehicles. 3 people were treated for minor injuries, and approximately 14 motor vehicles were extensively damaged. The authorities have also confirmed that owners of the horses have been contacted, and it is expected that the injured parties will be compensated for damages sustained to person at the property. The police are tight-lipped about the owners, but disclosed that the matter is still under investigation. One motorist whose vehicle was damaged told the news that it was not the first time he had encountered the animals on the road. He called for the Jamaica Racing Commission to intervene. Meanwhile, Councillor for the Greater Portmore North Division, Gary Nicholson, said a lack of signage and poor lighting along the Bernard Lodge roadway has also affected road users who are already contending with animals running into moving traffic. He said that the issue has been a long-standing one. Councillor Nicholson noted that, in light of Friday's incident, stakeholders are working to remedy the issues.
We want to reach out to the various owners to have proper fencing to ensure that the horses are secured in their location. The location is shared by 2 parish councillors, Greater Portmore North and Portmore Pines. The intention is to have dialogue for cost sharing, but as the municipality, we have a responsibility to the motoring public as well. And so signage should be the responsibility of the municipality. If funding is an issue, then I think we should reach out to the other stakeholders in this matter. It is not a parochial road. It is an NWA road. Ever since I became a councillor, I have asked for street lighting along this thoroughfare. Residents will complain that they can't get any taxi, they can't get a bus. No one wants to come here to drop them off because there's no lighting, and it's out of fear. When you reach out to JPS, it's a different story. They will tell you that there is no infrastructure for street lighting, and so this is a big concern.
Keith Clark shot at least 10 times in the back, says expert witness. 20 of the 25 gunshot wounds received by businessman Keith Clark during the May 2010 Security Forces operation at his home in St. Andrew were fatal. Of the 13 injuries detailed by an expert witness so far, 10 of them were from gunshots to the back, 1 shot to the left thigh, 1 to the right leg, and another to the left chest. Dr. Denise Rao, former chief forensic pathologist in the legal medicine unit at the Ministry of National Security, made the disclosure yesterday during his testimony via video link from overseas. The 64-year-old accountant was shot multiple times inside his master bedroom at his Kirkland Close home on May 27 during a police military operation to apprehend the then fugitive drug lord Christopher Dudos Coke. Defendants Lance Corporals Greg Tinglin and Odell Buckley and the Private Arnold Henry are being tried for murder before Justice Dale Palmer. Rao, who told the ongoing jury trial that he has conducted over 6,000 postmortems, outlined some of the injuries that he observed on Clark's body during the postmortem exercise at a funeral home in St. Catherine. Meanwhile, Rao's testimony was cut short by connectivity issues, and he is set to resume his testimony today. Clark's widow and daughter previously testified that they witnessed Clark being shot while climbing down from the closet with his back turned to the soldiers. Clark's daughter Brittany had insisted that he was shot at the window while coming down. Both relatives had also insisted that they were home alone with Clark when they heard the sounds and thought criminals were breaking in on them. However, a former government forensic analyst testified that Keith Clark was shot while inside the closet in the master bedroom, contradicting the testimony from his widow and daughter that it occurred while he was climbing down from atop of the closet. The expert witness also ruled out the idea that the witness was shot at the window. She testified that she did not see any blood splatter on the window or the walls around the window. She also could not recall seeing a curtain and whether it had blood marks, but was certain that there was no blood stains or splatter on the window. The court was told that it was likely that Clark was shot while positioned at the left side of the closet based on the blood splatter captured in a photograph she was shown. Meanwhile, the last witness, Brigadier Mahatma Williams, who commanded the unit linked to the death of the businessman, previously testified that based on an aerial video that captured the shooting on the grounds of the premises, he believed that the soldiers acted in good faith. The aerial video, which was disclosed last month by the prosecution, was recorded by the JDF from a helicopter. Williams testified that after the incident, he and others reviewed the video, which showed that the soldiers came under attack from insurgents inside the Clarks' premises and that the soldiers had followed the requisite drills. Williams also told the court that the JDF had relied on intelligence which led them to the premises and that his team came under attack while heading to Kirkland Close. Chef allegedly caught fleeing woman's house through bathroom window. A Kingston chef is currently behind the bars after he was allegedly caught fleeing a woman's house through her bathroom window on Sunday. He is 31-year-old Davy Ming of Balmaggie Avenue, Kingston 11. He is charged with housebreaking with intent. The police say about 1:17 a.m. when the woman returned home, she was shocked to discover Ming inside, trying to escape through her bathroom window. A report was made to the Halfway Tree police and the accused was subsequently arrested and charged. Ming is scheduled to appear before the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court on Friday. God was with me. Bishop says he was underwater for 45 minutes after baptism mishap. Revivalist Bishop Joseph Telfer is comparing his brush with death to the biblical story of the three Hebrew boys, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who survived the fiery furnace, claiming that divine intervention saved him from drowning during a botched baptism in Bogwalker, St. Catherine. The shocking incident, which unfolded 2 Sundays ago, saw the bishop, a fellow church member, and a woman being baptized swept away by the river's powerful current. In the now viral video, Telfer is seen losing his footing as he attempted to submerge the woman, sparking rumors that he had drowned. But Telfer said that not only is he alive, but insists it was nothing short of a miracle. I was underwater for 45 minutes and not even a drop of water entered my lungs, Telfer told the news. When man go underwater, them take in water, but God was with me. God made me swim and I don't even know how to swim, the bishop said, his confidence unwavering. All I did under there was pray and sing, and God carried me through. Scientists say that an average person can last up to 3 minutes underwater without air before falling unconscious and around 10 minutes before dying. But Telfer believes his faith in God was a determining factor in him making it out alive. Drawing comparisons to the biblical tale of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the bishop declared, "If you are a vessel for the Lord, then no weapon formed against you shall prosper. God is a spirit, and if you say you're trying to live for God, He will preserve you." Remember, the Hebrew boys were cast in the fire, but they did not get burned because when they look, them see 4 boys. The firm God make 4. Such God was there with me, and He is still with me. The gripping footage of the baptism disaster has captivated social media. Looking back at the incident, Telfer, the leader of Holy Stars of Mount Zion in Linstead, St. Catherine, said he has performed countless baptisms in the same river without any issues, but this time he believes that the water was stirred by a particular factor. "When I went, the water was dirty," he explained when asked why he proceeded with the baptism despite the river's murky appearance. Despite this frightening experience, the bishop, who has been preaching since the age of 9, remains undeterred in his commitment to continue his work for God. "I have no fears. I would have got there right now. I would go back to that same very spot," Telfer said, adding that the experience has only strengthened his faith. Vendors could face higher fees as the KSAMC plans improvements at the Coronation Market. Vendors who sell in the Coronation Market in downtown Kingston could have to fork out more for fees as the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation seeks to improve the state of the facility. Mayor of Kingston and the chairman of the KSAMC, Andrew Swaby, who toured the market on Sunday, expressed dissatisfaction with the condition of the facility. Mr. Swaby said the corporation will be looking at increasing the number of days the market is watched and cleared of garbage as part of its maintenance.
Clearly, as I have indicated, that we are going to tackle these problems one by one. We have to make sure we cultivate the habit where our workers make sure that they know the minimum standard what is expected of them. And also we have to encourage the vendors that they also have a role to play in keeping our markets clean. With the fee that we are charging, it cannot, as I would say, it cannot pay for the services that we have to deliver to them. And we are trying to see if we can keep the cost at a minimum cost. But clearly we have to review that also. We are about 2 months shy of making sure that comes into being. I want to thank the Minister of Local Government because he has readily provided those funds to make sure that persons can come downtown and park in style. Because you have to understand that not just you are here, but suppose the ambulance want to pass through, you have to make sure you have the free flow of emergency vehicles.
Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.